What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I've got a really great one for you. Now, we got a special guest on the channel here today. This is my girlfriend, Emma. You might have seen her on videos here before where she was making a couple different investments. Now, she's almost a complete novice because there hasn't really been too much that you've done since then, actually, just through her employer. So it's going to be interesting, and we're going to walk through sort of how to get started here with a brand new investment account. We're going to be looking at things like the best accounts to invest in, whether you're looking at a retirement account, a Roth IRA, individual accounts. We're going to be walking through step by step where to invest and how to prepare your financial future. So let's just jump right in. Okay, so Emma, I think that as a newer investor, it's more important that we answer sort of those questions that you may be having. So what do you think would be a good point for us to start at?
Well, I've been wanting to open a Roth IRA account, so I just kind of was wondering what the process was to do that. I just haven't passed that hurdle of actually trying to do it.
Right.
So having you kind of like hold my hand and walk me through it would be great.
Yeah, no, we can definitely do that. I think it's really important to start and understand, like, Emma knows what a Roth IRA is, but there's also a couple different accounts that you should be, considering when you're going into investing. And really the way it breaks down is typically when you're working a 9-to-5 job, you have a salaried position. A lot of times your employer will sponsor what is known as a 401k. So you have this 401k, you've got a Roth IRA, and you also have individual investment accounts. Now, do you know the difference between the three of those?
Maybe, but maybe you should explain them just in case.
I'd be happy to do that. First account that I want to talk about is a 401k. And a 401k is like a special piggy bank that helps you save money for your future. And when you get older and you decide to stop working, you're going to actually have money in that piggy bank that's going to help you pay for the things that you need. Now, the cool thing about a 401k is that when you put money in there, the government won't take taxes out right away. This means that you can keep more of your money in the piggy bank and have it grow faster. But unlike a regular piggy bank, you can't just take the money out until you're actually 59 and a half years old. Because if you take the money out earlier, then the government is going to take a special tax and charge you a penalty. So it's best to keep your money in the 401k piggy bank until you're ready to use it. The other really cool thing is that if you're working a 9-to-5 job, a lot of times your employers will sponsor and match up to a certain percentage. An example of this would be if you're working for a company, and one that I did before actually had a 4% match for up to 4% of the paycheck that I put in. So if I invested 4%, I would automatically get 4% from the company contributed as well. And it's literally free money in that aspect. That's why the 401k is a really essential account when you're trying to grow your wealth. One thing to note about the 401k is that you do end up needing to pay taxes on it later on in life when you do retire. Now, the cool thing is it's taxed at your ordinary income rate, which when you retire, it might be, or it's significantly lower than what your income is going to be before that. Emma already has her 401k set up through her employer, so it's a really great first step. Isn't that right, Emma?
Yep.
Now, the next account that's important to know about is the Roth IRA. And this is another type of retirement savings plan similar to a 401k, but the main difference between a Roth IRA and the 401k is how they are taxed. So with a Roth IRA, you contribute money into the account after you've already paid taxes on it. This means that when you withdraw the money in retirement, you won't have to pay any more taxes on the money that you've earned within the account. So for example, you get a paycheck. From that paycheck, typically taxes are already taken out. So you invest that money. You're not going to need to pay taxes on that again, which is just really cool to see. Both the 401k and the Roth IRA can be great options for saving for retirement, depending on your individual circumstances and financial goals. And it's important to understand these main differences between the two to choose the option that makes sense. Emma, unfortunately, right now does not have her Roth IRA set up, and it's a really important account for pretty much everybody out there to have. So we're going to walk you through the setup in this video. Isn't that right, Emma?
Yes.
Now, one more thing to note on these accounts is that they do have deposit limits on them. So in 2023, at the time of recording this video, you can contribute up to $22,500 into your 401k plan. And then into your Roth IRA, you can contribute up to $6,500. Once you've hit these limits, then it's time to start considering investing in your own individual account, which we'll talk about next. The third type of investment account that you have is just a traditional brokerage account. A brokerage account is a type of investment account that you can just buy and sell a wide range of investments such as stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And the money in a brokerage account is taxed as you earn it, and there's no special tax benefits at all to it. So a brokerage account is not specifically designed for for retirement savings, but it can be a flexible and convenient way to just invest and save money. So just to reiterate what we have going on here, you already got that 401k account through your employer. I think that's really important to just at least get the match for that. And then contributing to your Roth IRA is another really great idea. And you already have an individual account, but that's kind of third on the tier list. So in my mind, it's kind of like you start with that 401k, you get the match, you move on to that Roth IRA. Once you max that out, you continue investing in your 401k. Once that's maxed out, you go into that individual account. It all depends on what your sort of financial goals are. And I know for you, it's setting yourself up for retirement. And this is quite honestly the best way that you can do that.
Oh, thanks.
So your next question might be, how do you actually start investing into these accounts? And I put out several videos kind of talking through how you can open up your very first brokerage accounts, how you can open up a Roth IRA and 401ks and things like that. So in this video, we're going to assume that you already have set up that brokerage account, but if you haven't, I'll link a video here that you can check it out. Emma's going to be building hers out in Robinhood Investing, and this is one of the best, in my opinion, beginner platforms for investing because it breaks it down really easily. It's got nice user interface, and they actually match your Roth IRA up to 1% contribution, which is really cool to see. So after you've signed up for the Robinhood application, this is going to be the first screen that you get. And so right in the middle of the bottom section there, you can click on that and it's going to take you into the IRA section. Now, the cool thing about this, as I mentioned, is that 1% match. So what we're going to do is go ahead and open the account. Go ahead and click Get Started here. And then you can see it's going to have you choose between that Roth or traditional IRA. We already know we want to go with the Roth IRA because of those tax advantages. So go ahead and click that.
Absolutely.
And then next, what is it asking you for here?
I don't know. What is it asking?
It's just explaining the benefits of this account. And all you really can do here is click continue there at the bottom.
All right, good.
The next section is asking about instant access to your money. And this has actually got stuff to do with margins, which you don't want to be using margins. So we're going to go ahead and click no thanks here. And then it has all of the fun legal terms as you scroll through here.
I need to read all of this.
Yeah, you can go through and read all of it.
All right. Well, now that I'm done reading all of it.
Good job.
Thanks.
And then you get the spinning wheel of death. So we'll see if the account actually gets accessed. And there you go. So it's really, really simple. It's like you flip open the app, you click a few buttons, and just like that, you have your retirement account all set up for you. Go ahead and click continue.
Yes.
And now you can start contributing as well, which is just cool to see. So if you click on that contribute button, it takes you in and you can link up, and it says, and it keeps track of that max investment that you can make. So as I mentioned, $6,500 in this account is the max you can invest for this year. And so you could start with as little as $1, you know, whatever you're comfortable with. And that's what I'd recommend is just, this money is stuff that you're going to have locked up for a long time. You want to make sure that you're at a point where you can invest and can invest the right way. So if you go ahead and put money in, all you would do is click one right there, click continue, and just like that, you could submit to get it into your Roth IRA. So Emma just transferred $1 into her Roth IRA and it earned 1 cent match, which is just a free penny that she's got there.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah, it's really hype. So you go ahead and click got it. And now you have $1.01 to invest in this account here. So you can go ahead and click find investments. You can either do a recommended portfolio, which is cool. If you've got no experience with investing, if you do recommended portfolios, it's going to ask you a couple questions here. Go ahead and click get started. And then it's going to basically walk you through and recommend portfolios based on your investor profile. And so it asks about your risk, what you're comfortable with putting into the market, what you're looking at for types of returns. So anyways, you can have it recommend portfolios to you after you run through all of those questions and answer them. Now, the other cool thing is you can find whatever individual investments you want. You can go ahead and at that bottom option, there's pick stocks and ETFs. You can click that, and then you can look for specific examples for stocks. Emma was a big fan of Tesla, like I said. You could literally look up Tesla and get that in your Roth IRA. Oh, you're not going to go with Tesla anymore?
I'm done with Tesla.
Oh, okay. We've graduated past that. What I think is one of the best ways to invest is in something known as an ETF. Do you know what an ETF is?
Well, I've heard of it.
Okay. ETF is an exchange traded fund, and it really is like investing in a basket of stocks. So I'm pretty lazy when it comes to my investments.
That just, it scatters it to a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I want to do that.
So I'm really lazy with mine. I invest
Me
in
too.
something called VTI, and obviously do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't just blindly copy some random
Yeah.
person on the internet. But I look up VTI, and this sort of traces the stock market as a whole. And on average, it returns about, what are you laughing at?
I tried to type in VTI and I typed in BY.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, it tracks the stock market. On average, is going to get around an 8% return. Now, that's not guaranteed, but that's just based on historical figures.
Should I add it to my basket?
Yeah, you
Do I
can.
have to pay $200 for it?
No, so that's how much the share is worth now. If you added it in, the dollar would get invested into this.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it would just be
Add
that
it
$1.
to the basket.
And then you can go ahead, click continue there at the bottom, and you can look at any other ones. You could do a one-time investment every market day, every week, every 2 weeks. You can set up the cadence however you want here. Just do one time. Go ahead, click continue. And then this is where you can see you have $1.01 available.
I'm putting it all in.
Oh yeah, we're going to high roller right now. Get that in there. Swipe up to submit
big
that thing.
money. I don't know. I'm a little nervous.
We're having some technical difficulties. And once you swipe that up, it's as easy as that. You've made your investment. I feel like this video is coming out really bad.
I feel like it's hilarious. I love it.
Okay, go ahead and click done.
Yes.
And now you can see it's going to be charting that $1. On this screen, you'll be able to get a breakdown of how it performs over time. Who knows? Maybe a year from now when we're opening up another account for Emma, we're going to see this dollar skyrocket in value. Could be worth $2.
I mean, it's already looking pretty good.
I would say subscribe to the channel if you want to find out the answer to that question. Make sure you like this video if you're taking anything away. I sincerely hope you are, because I feel like it's been a mess so far. But
I have a Roth IRA now.
oh, you do have a Roth IRA.
That's sick.
Do you understand now though? Like, so when you want to invest in, you have two different accounts here. You got this main screen where you got $182 in it. This is that individual, just a regular brokerage account that we were talking about before. This is what, again, was tier number 3 for me in the investment list. You're doing great with your 401k. Roth IRA is awesome. You don't really want to be putting as much into this until it makes sense to. Right now, it kind of doesn't.
What was the other one I put it into? Tesla and what?
So you have Tesla one share of Sirius Radio, which was your free stock for signing up for using the referral code. So thank you, because it helped me out. And if you're just signing up for the first time, guys, jump down to the description, use the referral code in the description of this video. Get yourself some free shares when you start investing. Again, it was a free $5 for you, and now you own VTI.
Hell yeah.
Really, really solid. This is just awesome. I'm so proud of you.
I'm a big roller.
Oh, you're a high roller.
Is
good
it high
job.
roller, not big roller?
You're a high roller. Great job. Great job.
Thanks for teaching me.
So, anyways, as we wrap up this video, is there anything else that you want to cover? Did I answer any of your questions?
Yeah.
Did you have any questions?
I just wanted you to set up the Roth IRA for me.
I think it worked out. I think it worked out pretty well for you, because you got the Roth IRA.
I did.
And now you know to put money into that. And yeah.
Well, so how do I do that? Do I just like open the app every once in a while and
Yeah, you can set up recurring investments if you want, like recurring contributions. But
so
again,
it'll put $1 in like a day?
well, you could do that if you want to. It just depends on how you want to set it up. All you do is you click this contribute button, and in here again, you could say $1. Go ahead and click continue. And then this frequency, you can set up how often you want it to go.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, you need to remind me, because I want to do that for realsies.
I'll remind you, and then I'll show you, because like you can invest in other things other than VTI.
We could do it now.
We could. Do you want to get into it?
Yeah, but only like $5.
Oh, okay. How often do you want to invest $5?
I want to invest $5 once a week.
Okay. We'll do every week. We're gonna do $5, which is really cool, because I just created a video where I was investing $5 every single week, and I was explaining exactly how I would invest that $5. So you could probably go check out that video. I'll have it linked right here to understand how to invest this. But we'll have this come in weekly. And what's cool from this is now it's automatically scheduled. It's going to come from your bank account as it goes in. You're going to be able to then reallocate that funds and go into different investments. So the way that you can have that invest automatically that $5, if you wanted all to go into VTI, you'd come into VTI, click buy. And in the top right, you can set it to be a recurring investment here. And this will do every Monday. every week. So continue, and you could do $5 right here. Now, if that $5 had been transferred into this account already, you could have it come from your Roth buying power, or you could take it directly from your bank account. So whatever you want to set it up, however you want to do it that way. But it's just something cool to know. So I'll just take that offline with you and I'll show you how to do that. So anyways, that's it in a nutshell. Do you have any other questions?
What are you doing after this?
Oh, God. Thanks for checking out the video.